Hey everyone, welcome back to more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I'm DisturbingPuppet. This is my Escher gang, the Mad Jackals. So we are progressing through, trying to finish off getting some extra points for basically just my leaders at this point. So we've got some max set upgrade points still that we can get if we get enough XP, so we can push up our max stats. Max is 25. The number that would be here otherwise is sort of their natural max. This can push beyond that up to that 25. So we've got a few points, well, 9 points with her. 6, I think, with Little Sue. Yeah. So they're the only two, but I can't take them both out on the same mission because they're both leaders. So we're just going to take... I like the squad. Let's take them out again. It's kind of nice to have Air and Corey out together with Jackie. It's been a long time since we've done that. So, yeah, let's do it again. Chris could still use an upgrade. One gang has found my HQ, so there's a chance that our HQ will be attacked, especially since we've got most of the resources out there. So we could go for some gas fungus, or we could go for the medication. It's the same amount either way, I think. Yeah, 90 either way. Don't think it really matters too much. I'm just hoping it actually gives us a decent split. I know I've seen both of these maps. I guess it's been longer since I've done the gas fungus. But we had one of these before that everybody hit, I think. No, that wasn't this. I think that was the previous operation. Alright, let's just do this. And hopefully it'll actually split us up a bit, instead of giving us a big giant four-way mess of a fight. Yeah, I shouldn't say anything. It's like the 4th time we've had it, I think, in this operation. Okay then. Statistically, it should not be happening this often. Somebody should get like a free run at the other base, and it should be like 2 other gangs instead of having all 3 other gangs here at the same time. But yeah, I swear this is at least the 4th time, probably in this operation even, that we've had all 4 gangs show up at the same mission, which I don't think has happened this often before. It could be because of the difficulty, like it's more likely to happen, I don't know. It feels like it's definitely different. It doesn't feel random at this point. So usually I beat up the other gangs a bit, and then we grab some resources and get out at the end. I could make an argument for just trying to grab stuff and leave ASAP. Just grab whatever I can, because I'm ahead anyway, as far as resources go. So I could just grab a little bit, bail. Sort of depends on where the extractions are and stuff, though. Alright, young gas fungus, not worth as much. Mature gas fungus is better. It's all on the lower levels, it looks like. Salvage casket I usually want to grab because it's worth a lot. Loot, I don't really care. I've got plenty of cash and stuff. 2 extraction zones, both on the same side, but they're in different levels even, it looks like. I get to deploy last. Fun. Alright, well, I just wrecked those guys quite recently. Yeah, so the train is here. Okay, gotcha. I understand this map, sorta. I like being up high, but we could take a position here where we could just take the elevator up. Be at a height. There is a zip line across, which is potentially dangerous. I don't really want to deploy too close to anybody else. I could even potentially make an argument to deploy here. Grab like 3 or 4 things and just leave. Like grab the salvage casket, grab 3 or 4 stuff out there and just bail. I think we're going to go ahead and go here. I might put somebody else out in that other zone. You can see like there, the purple, they're splitting up. Blue is also splitting up. So I might want to put somebody down here. I could put Chris out. Let me do that, just to grab that zone too. So the hammer are the Goliaths. The other 2 are, what, Orlocks, I think? Okay, this will be kind of an interesting mess one way or the other. just do this. I can't see obstacles and things when we're at this point, so we'll just kind of see how things progress once we're in. Okay. I do like to get my heavy out first. So we're, yeah, near the elevator. To kind of wrap my head around where we are. I think. Yeah, so the elevator up, and then that way the salvage casket's down over there. There is a quick zip line from the upper level down, also all the way across. I might want to lock that down. I don't have anybody that I can use to disable that zip line, otherwise I might think about it. Salvage casket would be nice. Yeah, maybe we just head up. So let's go with Big Sue. You're a heavy who doesn't have any weapons. Okay. At least not that I can see. You're just gonna punch people. Alright, I do want to get my aura up. So we'll get Shifty Ruse going. Head up, but I don't think I'll have enough to overwatch. Yeah, so there's the zip line across, zip line down. Okay, I can entrench. It's going to massively reduce my movement. I can get just off the elevator. Let me get Overwatch. And actually, I'm going to get a tune-up active as well, so I have my crit chance increased. I think I forgot to do that in the last mission, like, throughout the entire thing. Hey, it's Dirksig! Kind of look around and see if I can figure out where these guys are. I think they're pretty far from me, but I can't tell. Yeah, I think I'm way back over, straight ahead to the right. I think. So here I could go out in a position where I could just grab stuff and then try to leave. We're right through the other side of the door. I can freely use the doors with this class, the Servo Skulls, and we could move around as well. Let's give Corey a chance. Should be last. No, not quite. Okay, Daddy's headed to the center. Or not. No Overwatch. Bonehead. Okay, he's just gonna go for stuff. Get a debuff from the pollen, it looks like. Okay, let me check the map and see what's going on here. It's a little hard to keep track when it's jumping around. Purple is there. Got some blue guys over there. I don't know if the barricade there is completely blocking the way. I kind of want to look and see. Take quick look. I think we could run around that. I think that's possible. I'm just thinking about maybe grabbing the salvage casket early. But I don't have a great way away with it. We've got 0 to call and use the elevators. We've got 0 for the zip lines and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to see if I can take advantage of that. Actually, if I go all the way down. Yeah, the only way I can make it there would be to use the zip lines and stuff. So I'm thinking about doing this. I don't know if it's a good idea. Because this could turn into a giant mess down here. With multiple routes for enemies to come in at me. But we can sort of try to do this. I mean, I could even jump down there where it's at. So even at this point, we could jump. I could get it. The problem is then, what do? I'd have to wait till next turn, maybe zipline up, then come back. Something like that with it. And I could have somebody just leave with it ASAP, or I could just dump it, and then we could pick it up later. So I think what I want to do here is stay up here for the time being. What else can I do? Could get a preparation up. That'll just help me if I end up in close combat. I could just wait on it. I'm just going to take a knee and overwatch here behind the pillar. And then next turn we'll try to maybe go grab that salvage casket. Okay, so that's ground floor. It's like they're kind of squaring up with the Goliaths. Totally fine with that. Yeah, we might send air in as well. I think we'll switch out from the sniper rifle, though, that she's got, and just go to the Mangler. Elude. Nope, getting ambushed. Yeah, I got them fighting now for sure. So stunned him, but that character was able to recover from the stun and still disengage and then still move. Okay, sure. So this is the leader, Rabida. I've seen her before, double whip lady, yeah. Now what? Okay, servo shock attack. A little bit of damage. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and switch, I think. Well, let me think about that. If I'm in a position where I could tag a bunch of them. Yeah, the big fight's going on, like, way over there. Like, very far away from where I'm at. So, it's not really going to matter at this point. If I could hit them early on and get Toxin going, then maybe, but otherwise... I think we're better off with the Mangler. And we've got free actions here as well. So I can head over to try to help out Corey. Thanks to our servo skull, we can do a lot of things really quick if it involves mechanical stuff. So zip lines, elevators, all that kind of stuff. Do I want to move in much further, though? There's some cover here. Nobody's really pushing this, though. But they could. Problem is I won't shoot people if they come in on zip lines. We'll just wait until they get off the zip line. Do I go ahead and go down? I don't know if I should. But I'm gonna. Being extra aggressive here. Like I said, I think I can get out. Looks like there's a gap there. So yeah, I'll grab the salvage casket, get out, and then head back up to kind of where I started, well, the upstairs area, above where the elevator goes up near the extraction, and either take it out or we'll just dump it there and we'll pick it up later to leave. Check the map again and see. Most of the stuff's happening so far away, it's kind of hard to keep track of. Okay, so they're kind of engaged in a little bit of fight down there. There's a big fight down over there. Nobody's really messing with me over here, probably because there isn't a lot of resources. We do have kind of access to these four. And 3 of those are mature, so we could grab salvage casket and those and just leave. I mean, that's certainly a possibility. Nice to do some damage if we can, but it's not a big deal. I don't have any targets for Jackie to go after, but I guess we'll go ahead and see what I can do with her. Just set up an Overwatch somewhere if nothing else. Alyalia. Or Alialia. Okay, that's heading up my way. Kind of. She changed direction, headed the other way. Now she's confused. Yeah, if she'd make it like a move, we might get shots on her from my people out there. Yep, you're gonna get hit. Not a ton of damage, though. Yeah, so probably we'll send Jackie down there to support. Depending on what she does. So I think that gives her some defensive buffs. Or it might make it cost more to shoot at her. Something like that. Okay, she's trying to ambush. Yeah, she's going to be hard to spot, though, if I go down there. And she's ambushing up the stairs. Grimzov. Sounds like a space wolf or something. Yeah, get in there and fight each other. Or just grab resources that are there and, I don't know, wander around. You can't decide what to do. Okay, a little bit of buffing. Overwatch at point blank range, sure. Okay, I'm not sure how far I can get, because it is going to cost me to get the elevator, take the zip line. Actually, I might have been able to grapple up. Might have been cheaper. I don't think I'm going to be able to see her. She's definitely too far away here to shoot, I think. No, she's not. Well, I mean, I might as well do some damage here then. What can I do? Yeah, all I can do is tag her once. I've got a pretty good shot from here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Nice, bunch of crits. Hurt her pretty bad. Just going to take a knee. For now, that's going to do, I think. Bring my heavy over and pick her off, maybe the start of the next one, or have my leader pick her off. Double misses. Trying to shoot around the corner. Yeah, the AI likes to do a lot of ambushing and overwatching without actually attacking directly. At least when it fights itself. Well, I've only got Chris left. Going dead last. Cannon Mandex. Gonna fight there or something? Nope, you can take a really odd position with pistols that have very short range. I said barely in range. Alright, you're in range, took some shots. I'll give you, cut you some slack there, that's fine. Zaka. It's part orc or something. Double axes. Ooh, nice crit. Slick. Slick Diane. Nice. Overwatching back in the corner somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly you are. That's the leader. Okay, let's take a look at the map and see what's around. Actually, Slick is back there. Slick is overwatching back over in that direction. That's a bit of an issue if I want to grab stuff, because she can kind of lock down this zone. There's a lot of crap in the way, so if I wanted to, I could probably just grab a couple of these and head back towards the elevator. That one's a mature. Like, this one is surely going to put me in range of her shots. 100%. If I get shot at, it's going to reduce my movement. We're not exactly the kind of class to go up one-on-one against a leader heavy. So I could just bail, get out of here. Just open the door. Head on through, maybe. Ambush here beside the door, so if they open it, we'll ambush them. Or ambush here. We can even go through the door, then shut it again. Then ambush. So hoping I'd have kind of free run here. I could probably get that one. I'm tempted to do that. Think I can reach it from here? Yeah, it's too far. I see you back there. I don't know if you can see me, but let's take it in my left. the next one up is a pretty good distance. Yeah, I'm just going to back off here for now. I can't make it through and around the corner. That's too bad. In that case, I'll come out this way and try to use the barrels as cover. Gonna kneel as a priority. Overwatch off. Okay, let's go ahead and go with Jackie first, see if I can get the kill. Kind of needle rifle there. That's probably a bad idea. Because she's got a whip. You've got fists. The heck are you doing? Getting confused on the terrain. She wants to go around and up the steps there, maybe. Nope, arc discharge. Very confused. Okay, weird overwatch, sure. Alright, kind of perched like a hunter up here, so, I mean, I might as well just murder you. Just looking for a nice screenshot here. Since we have the shot, I don't think it's going to take more than one. I could shoot a bunch. Let's just take one and see how it goes. There we go. Okay, that's one out of the way. Now what? Maybe we creep in on this position back here. Way back there. Can't check my range. I could entrench, but I don't really have much to do. So I could just, like, kneel down somewhere. I don't think it's going to let me stay here. Well, it will. Alright. Guess I'm not blocking the door. I have no idea where you threw that. Yeah, I could definitely shift my heavy over towards their heavy, kind of through the door I just opened, way back. The heavy that's down below, back over there, to give me some cover, maybe, to try to grab these resources down here. Yeah, let's do that. I've got everything up. Kind of standing out there in the open, aren't you? I have a very cheap shot I can throw at you. 79. Oh, lost it there. Yeah, it's still 79. I don't know how I can hit that as a guarantee, considering it's, you know, through some other terrain. Ooh, massive crit. Holy crap. Another fairly cheap attack. Not a kill, but very close. There we go. You're down, but I wasn't really that concerned about you. We're just kind of clearing the way up here for me to try to move in to potentially take out that enemy heavy in the back. There's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to kind of creep around the edge of the door here and get out of the way. Bonehead. Thankfully, they're all kind of invested in fighting each other over here for a bit. Although, her creeping up has me a bit concerned. So that's the one I just took out with my heavy, I think. So let's see if we're biting. Nope, she's going to fight. Thought she might just try to leave. No, she's going to leave. Thing is, if they try to leave, they're going to head my way. Okay, let's go with air first. Grab the salvage casket and get out. At least take it with me away from there. It's kind of the plan. I don't think you want to fight Goliath up close. Then again, he doesn't have a close combat weapon on him. So maybe it'll be alright. They're just walking into each other's ambushes over and over again. Just throwing random grenades all over the place. Okay. So I want the salvage casket. It is somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Now, the problem is getting out with it, which means I think we go out, we take the zip line, then we run by, take that zip line back. I think that's the best route. Or I can try to head to the elevator, but the zip lines are going to be a little faster, help me cover more area, because I can use them for free. So here, step one. Running out of movement. I don't know if I can make it to the other zip line. We'll see. Nope. That's too bad. Do I want to pull out... Do I even have a one-handed weapon? I don't. I usually don't do this kind of thing, so that would be sort of why. Yeah. It's too bad I can't quite make it. It'd be nice to at least get up that zip line too. So I'm gonna kneel. What can we do? I could delay with her, which is not something I usually do. But since we're just running, so it gives me some extra movement and initiative for next time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I mean, I could get a damage over time buff and stun buff off. I guess I might as well, because I've got nothing else I can do. So till end of battle, 50% damage over time resistance, or till end of battle, 35% stun. Let's do the damage over time. Just loading her up with some coagulants or something just in case things go wrong. Dirksig. See, I already have like half the value already with what I've grabbed. Almost half. I think it's a little under half. Okay, it's less than I thought. I thought it was higher than that when I looked at it. So about a quarter, actually, is what we've got. So Corey, I think we'll keep here just to kind of protect. Because people could come in on the zip lines. It's not super likely, but it is possible. We could wait, and we could just have Chris come in and dump that one off. Or I could wait and see what happens to maybe try to grab another one before bringing him in. Yeah, let's go with Corey. Going to go last, so we'll see what happens here. So that heavy from the blue team is going to go first. Okay. Actually, she got set off by the purple guys. Which is actually good. Hopefully they'll kind of go after each other here, which will let me maybe swoop in and grab something. Okay, back to Zaka. So that, I think, is giving some protection. So it's like disabling targeting features on weapons or something, targeting the person, something like that. Still got shot a bunch. It might just increase the cost, though, which isn't going to affect Overwatches and stuff, though. Yep, I'm happy for them to kind of fight over there. That's good. Not a problem. So there's Slick. So that's the heavy I was concerned about. I think she's chasing down the guy that ran by. So that might give me an opening to come back in and grab one of those other mature pods. Yeah, she's heading over where the main fight is, which is not kind of where we're at. Well, maybe not. So if she takes the zipline up. Not sure where that would put her. Yeah, she's shooting over here. Went for an aimed shot, but got no crits. She's got an auto gun or something, maybe. Okay, that's good. Good. For me, anyway, that is excellent. So we have removed the threat here. They've all kind of moved out that way. So we can just kind of grab whatever we want and bail. There's only these two from the blue squad left, really, in this area. I could take the zipline up to proactively go up here and do some shooting, but I think that's a bit risky. I think I'm just going to stick to the original plan here. And I'm just going to provide some cover for air. Yeah, there's nothing for me to shoot here. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to overwatch here. now. I'm not sure if I can make it in to grab another one, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so these are the two that are up top. Alright, she's leaving. But that puts her down where I might be trying to head with Chris. Yeah. She's overwatching, but it's pistols, so it's pretty short range. I might be able to make it to that other pod without getting shot. What are you gonna do? Walk into some heavy fire. Okay, she's got like a needle rifle. Okay. So it's the second one. I mean, I might be able to make it there without getting shot. She's kind of knelt down, so I don't know if she's going to have a clear shot at me. Okay, one missed at least. But that's going to massively reduce my movement. Okay, I can't get very far. Else I can do... I could have taken the Jolt Seed before I kneeled, because it does give me some movement back, I think. Yeah. So I could have used that to get a little further and then have the initiative bonus later. But I've already kneeled, so... I mean, it doesn't cost anything to stand up, though, but I've already spent the action points. I think we'll be okay. We'll bring up some support from up top. Namely my heavy. Or I could try to get her out, but she's kind of slow. Air's got a massive amount of initiative. Yeah, let me go with my heavy here. Try to dissuade anybody from coming this way. There is a target up here, though. It's not a bad shot. Yeah, she's a close combat. I don't want her anywhere near me. So I will do what I can here. Gives me a cheap attack. Well, that just hit armor, didn't really do much of anything. Some more action points. I could hit her, I could overwatch, or I could hit her with a higher crit chance. It's higher graze chance, too. And the overwatch might dissuade her from coming this direction, but she'd probably just jump down then. Let's take the shot and then just kind of kneel somewhere. Could even head down. Take a knee. Yeah. So I need to keep that under control up there where the extraction is. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm not involved in the massive brawl over here. Just looks like a giant mess. And I really don't have any plans of going over there either, honestly. Yeah, not doing much there against a big armored Goliath when you've only got fists. Okay. Still concerned about you down below. Air I can kind of get out whenever, because she's super fast. I think I'm actually going to make the move with Chris now. Okay, same turn as Deity. She is coming at me. And changing her mind, maybe? Okay, she's like, yeah, fine, take it. Gonna head over to the big fight the other side. Maybe. Yeah, so she's kind of headed that direction where the big fight is. Kind of like they sort of like, yeah, if you want this stuff, fine, just take it and leave. Which is kind of what I was thinking of doing anyway. I could leave maybe a couple people back near the extraction. Just kind of pick off anybody that comes our way, maybe. Or we could just bail. There are a couple more out there to grab. On my side, anyway. But they're not worth that much. Dorksig. Overwatching. Yeah, it's kind of bad because he's got guys in there, so if he tries to shoot, he's going to hit his own guys, probably. Yeah, we're totally fine now. We can take these very, very nice mushroom things with us. Head through. Take the elevator on up. And I could... Well, actually, I don't have the movement. I was thinking I could just leave with Chris, honestly. It kind of feels crummy to do, but... Sort of, why not? I'll take a knee just to sort of avoid getting anybody, like, having an angle on me, potentially. If that person there, Suzilia, if she moves my direction, I want to have my leader free. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have Air head on up. And I may just drop the item there, and we could just kind of pick it up and bail with somebody else. Then I could switch back to my weapon, maybe do some damage, and then come back. I know in some of the missions you could actually drop stuff in the extraction zone, and it would, like, count as yours. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's equip the Mangler. On up a bit. Well, you are in range here. Alright, we might as well do some damage then. It's got me all turned around now. I always feel funny. The facing doesn't really matter, but I always feel weird when I'm not facing the right direction. You're very close to being dead. Let me see if my skull can finish you off. You're 15 health. Yep, nice. Okay, so that locks down this upper area pretty effectively. I'm gonna head back through. I'll just kind of stay here. Yeah, they're also focused on this other zone where all these are. Oh, that's a melt-a-gun. Oh. Ah, missed those shots. Tried to work on Bonehead. Just didn't land the hits. Well, he evaded, which means he sort of ducked and weaved and avoided it. See if she works on the Goliath that's weak. I wonder. She's given extra... that was movement points there. Yeah, she's hitting that weak guy. Should get a crit, but most of it's just bouncing off his armor. Not sure where that is. I'll have to look and see. I think that's just above the fight. I don't think that's over near me. Oh, walked into an ambush. A lot of the one-handed weapons, the sound effects don't play when you attack. I don't know why, with a close combat weapon. Kinda weird. Okay, she's zapping them and knocking out their implants. Yeah, there's really nobody contesting my area at all here. We've got like this entire half of the map to ourselves. Because of the zip lines, though, they could move around pretty quickly. I think I'm going to pull Corey out from where she's at. I think we'll check the body first, and then just leave that area. Kind of head up where everyone else is at. Still going for that weak Goliath. But he must have some damage. Yeah, you can see like the gravely wounded effect. There's a lot of skills that once you're gravely wounded, you get some like hit reduction, damage protection, damage reduction, that kind of stuff. So sometimes it can make you really hard to kill once you're in that state. She's just gonna toss a melter grenade out there just casually at point blank range. Alright. At least she used it correctly. She didn't actually hit any of her friends or herself, which is better than they usually do. Alright. Stand. We're gonna check this body real quick. Anything I want. Roid stims are okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it. Let's head on up. Or, alternatively, I send Corey in over here to maybe go grab those other two fungus. So I could... Well, honestly, it's probably better for me to take the zipline anyway. I was thinking I could run over, take the elevator up, but the zipline's for free, so I could take the zipline, move up, drop down if I want. Or take the elevator. Want to take the elevator or just jump over the side? Could probably get further if I take the elevator, just because it's free for me. Helps cover this as well. That's actually not the floor I wanted, but it doesn't cost me anything, so that's fine. Want to go through the door, out this way. Because there's two more out here that I'd like to get. There's really nobody here. Deity's way back there. Yeah, just move as far as I can. The heck are you trying to shoot? Barricade. Yeah, whatever. That's basically it. I mean, I could... Yeah, we'll get preparation up, because that's active for the rest of the fight. It just helps me if I get in close combat, which hopefully I won't. Call that good. Alright, Jackie. I could go down and try to check the bodies here. And if I do that, maybe we take shots at you. Not sure if I can get that far. I can get pretty far. Might even be in range. Just look at the Overwatch. Yeah, we're not yet. Bit further up. Not yet. Back here. Yes, indeed. Only 85%, but I can light you up a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Numbers are still coming out. Actually, we got pretty lucky. There weren't a lot of crits there. Alright, while I'm here, I'm going to check some bodies. Okay, you have literally nothing. Ooh, level 5 Stinger Mold. I will take your level 5 Stinger Mold. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Excellent health item. So the last two, there's one there and there's one like straight underneath me. Apparently I can't jump from here. There I can. Yeah, you know what? Let's go down. There's nobody really around. But I can't kneel or anything, and my gun's fairly close to jamming, so we might want to take an action with her early on next time. Servo refractor field. And I think that's the targeting thing. I don't remember if it reduces the chance to hit or if it makes it so actions, like attack actions on that person, cost more. Photon flash grenade for some stuns. Ambushing next to the other guy. Alright, next round. Yeah, I might want to just go with Jackie here. But I could also bring up Corey, because she's in the area too. But I think it makes more sense, actually, since I'm forward, with Jackie, grab the stuff and then go. So that's what I'm going to do. Bonehead is still not dead. He's still fighting. Okay, I think he just disengaged. And he's moving. Okay, let's grab these last two on this side. And then I think I'm just going to grab this stuff and leave. I don't really see a lot of point in hanging out. Sort of on the edge here. Nobody really wants to mess with me, so I'm fine to just kind of grab the stuff and go. Anything else I can do? I will get a field scan up, because that'll give me a little bit of defense in case somebody does shoot at me. Let them fight it out over the rest of them, I don't really care. Do whatever you want. Okay, you're taking some bleed or toxin damage there. Oh, going for the heal. I could try to stop anyone from extracting, but anything people have at the very end of the mission, they'll count as, you know, still having it. So even if they're still fighting, as long as they're carrying it when the mission ends, they get it. Actually, it stunned him. Okay. Yeah, the closest enemies are way down over there. I've got an Overwatch already on Corey, so I could hold off. Could start zapping people up top, maybe. See their heavies down there, Slick Diane. I'm actually just going to have Chris get out. Give them an opportunity to do some stuff and just see what they do. I'm honestly happy just leaving with what I have. So, plus the salvage casket, I think we'll have over 50%. I don't really need a ton. But I wouldn't mind hurting some more of them. So maybe my heavy will hang out, take some pot shots, something like that. Maybe leave. My service goal to Corey and Air back, just to kind of do some damage to people. Oh, you're moving in on me, okay. That I didn't really expect. If you stay up there, I'm just going to shoot you to death. He's ambushing on top of the thing. He's only going to ambush anyone else also on top of that container. So, yeah, not a great choice. But, I mean, he's only got 2 axes, so what you going to do? He should have come down at me. But I'm kind of glad he didn't. But Zaka has made himself a major target. Alright, Chris secures some stuff and gets out. So now I've got no reason not to use Corey. But I may not get a good angle here. Let's see. Corey is going to go last, though. Oh, where are you going? Okay, he's taking a weird spot. And immediately coming back down. It's like they're trying to cover the zipline there with overwatches. So Slick is a little dangerous. Okay, she's going to move down. So now nobody else is really up top with me. So I've got a bit of height advantage. Point blank overwatch is kind of pointless like that, but alright. Elude. Okay, kind of walked into that, but still a lot of that missed. There's a lot of cover in the way there. Just random junk. These grow beds and stuff. I don't know how Bonehead has survived all this time. Just shows the AI isn't that great at finishing people off. You can see how quite a few of them were sort of targeting him because he was hurt at one point. So they kind of seem to prioritize weak enemies. But they're often not doing enough. Okay, if I want to shoot you, chances aren't... Wait, 59... 72... 72... 72 is probably as good as it's going to get. Just make sure it's going to be 72. Yeah, take the shot. Now we've got cheaper shots. Ooh, that all just glanced off his armor. Servo shock. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just hitting his armor now. Yeah, it's all just bouncing. Yeah, it's got a 48% graze chance, so it's pretty hard to actually do any decent damage. We'll send out the skull, maybe take another shot, see how it goes. Okay, I got one solid hit there, not enough. Thought for sure I just wiped this guy off the face of the earth. Got really close. He's down to 6 health. Nothing else I can do. But we have some other people we can bring up for support. So I'm just going to tuck in behind this, just in case anybody else moves this way. We'll have some cover. Air. We can see him from here, right? Yeah, it's right there. Time to die. Everybody else is backed off. Oh, any point doing anything else? Not really. Stay inside the Shifty Ruse zone. I don't know if this will count around the corner. I'm trying to stay in it. Yeah, I think that still's counting. Gun blast did almost nothing. Just hit the armor, like a few points of damage. Okay, still 3 rounds left, so I think once we get to the next one, it'll be 2. What's my range like here? Yeah, there's nobody really even that close to coming into range, honestly. I'm going to field repair just because I can, which will give me a cheap attack if anybody does come close. And I can still overwatch. I could just overwatch up here. But I kind of feel like we're just going to bail. That's kind of the plan. I don't really want to get involved in the fight. I'm just sort of bored of it. Nobody's really heading this direction. Excellent, put a beacon up. How do I get rid of that? That was the camera. Yeah, whatever. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Just have a beacon there for some reason. Yeah, I don't really see a point in doing much else here, so we'll just overwatch from here, sort of covering our escape. If I wanted to be a jerk, like we could head over, we could start taking some shots at people, but I don't know. I'll think about it. It's like keep putting beacons all over the place. Just got my giant beacon there. Never mind, don't pay attention to that. So if I just let them fight each other, how long would it take for them to actually start downing each other? Like, they're slowly doing damage, it's just taking a while. Yeah, so 2 rounds left. Yeah, we'll take Jackie and just kind of get her out. If anybody moves my way, we'll just light them up. But we'll kind of start heading for the exits here. Oh, they're going to heal him now. God, he's never going to die. I mean, I could probably mop quite a few of them up with my heavy here, if I want to do that. Because they're nice and weak. But I don't really get much benefit from the XP anymore either, so that's kind of why I'm thinking about just, yeah, whatever, just get it and go. Or fear. It's going somewhere. Where are you? I'm not sure where we're at here on the map. Could be heading for the, yep, the other extraction point. Yep. He's had enough. I mean, he didn't even come in with a gun, so he did quite well, actually. Alright, so we want to get on up, and we'll bail. I mean, Jackie's gonna feel bad leaving. I could dump the stuff and keep her here, and somebody else could pick it up and go. That actually is a better idea, honestly, because Jackie's really devastating. So, yeah, I mean, let me do that. Let's get my gun out. Guess I'll just reload. I can't do much else. Yeah, I mean, the other extraction over there is tempting as a target to kind of mess with. I'm just going to hang out here for now. So maybe we'll have Air and Corey leave. See if she's going to exit as well, maybe. Actually, I was thinking something kind of scary since I just left that stuff there would be someone could actually take the zip line across to where I'm at, pick up the stuff I left in the extraction, and immediately leave with it. That would really drive me insane. So somebody could have just gone up there, ziplined across, run over, picked up the stuff that I've been leaving here, and just immediately extract, which would absolutely make me nuts. That one's the mature. Yeah. So we'll take the stuff that's worth the most, and then I'm going to leave. I don't think I've ever actually done this where I've just taken some stuff and just left. But we're in a pretty good spot where they're just kind of busy fighting each other. We're away from everybody else. It's kind of working out. I did sort of position ourselves that way for deployment, though. And we kind of nuked everybody on our side of the map, so it's still not killing anybody over there. So yeah, it's kind of something we're sort of planned on and had the idea of, so that's sort of why it's working. Yeah, Corey, let's just get you out. We'll grab that other stuff and just leave. I don't care. Not particularly. And again, could do the same thing. Like Grimzov could just come over and grab that thing I left over there. But probably he's just going to leave. Yeah. Yeah, so this gang has had enough, and they're like, screw this. Things just aren't working out. See if he just jumps down immediately, or actually has an angle with a shot. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that. Trying to protect their leader there, Rabida. I guess. I guess that's the thinking that's going on. But you're nice and bunched up for a plasma grenade. Okay, Belta. Alright, I thought she might take the zip line, but no. Getting into an ambush. Still shooting that needle rifle around. It's just damage over time. It's like 40 damage at the start of the turn. Really should switch to something else. It's not doing you much good there. Corey, where the heck am I? We're way over here. Yeah, we're just going to go up and grab that last item and just leave. And I might leave with my leader and my heavy too, but we might move in and take some pot shots. And I know I've got an extra arm here that I could use to pick up stuff, but I just don't even care. Even I am ready to go. So I'm still going to get, yeah, we're now over half. Everything is ours. Alright. So I could probably take some shots. Belta's probably the most exposed. If I want to get in and get hits. Are way back there. Yeah, I've got to move up quite a bit still. See if I can get vision. So I do have a cheap attack or two here. Yeah, 100% on you. 98% on you. She's a little weaker. No, just hit armor. Didn't really do anything. Higher crit chance. We could go 50% crit. Yeah, I'm only going to get one shot off, so I might as well maximize crit chance. Ooh, nice. I just blew her leg off. There is a zip line heading right up here, so I may want to kind of back off. Try to get as far as I can, anyway. Like a shadow. Come out of the ceiling, swoop down, blow somebody to bits, and disappear back into the night. Okay, Bonehead is heading up. Maybe to extraction? Yeah, I think he's had enough. He's at least going to make it with something. Yeah, I'm tempted to go over and just kind of lock down that extraction zone. Alright, Big Sue's faster. So, who's our next target? Oh, Nick Joe was super close to death. I think I might have to go kill Nick Joe. Are you? There you are. Kind of like to keep it even, but they do have a way to get up here pretty quickly. Rabida, probably their leader, I think makes sense to try to go for. I think she's also a bit more exposed. My gun's getting close to jamming, though. Actually, my chance to hit you is not great. Got some cover, it looks like. Can kind of deal with that. 99. I think I'm only going to get one shot off anyway, so let's go for the high crit again. No crit. Gun's close to jamming. So yeah, I'm just going to head away. And away! Yeah, I'll just back up here. Take a knee. You'll have to do something about the heat buildup on my las cannon before I go do anything else. Oh, there goes Rabida. Softened her up. And the Goliaths take credit. So, I could just zipline across. Come on out. So there's cannon, and then there's a couple Goliaths. I really don't want the Goliaths coming up at me, especially considering one of them's at full health. But I can't set up like a great ambush. I only get one shot off in an ambush, whereas if I actually can get in a position to take a shot, I can shoot potentially up to 3 times. Although if I have to zipline across, it's going to use a lot of action points for me. How much actually? Like 13 probably? Yeah, 13 to get across. So that's already putting me at 42, which is not enough to get my 3-shot burst off. But my gun's kind of messed up anyway. Let me clear my gun. I can overwatch for 25, so that's something. I almost never use fire at will. Nice buffing skill that I just always forget about, because usually I can do way more damage with Jackie directly. What do we do? Yeah, I just want to keep my heavy safe. That's really about it. I don't really care that much. And I don't want to get down to the last second or anything here. So I'm just going to sort of hang out. In case anybody comes this way. Get inside the aura. Drop a nice overwatch. There's 2 Goliaths still down there, and then this guy's hurt. Kind of expected him to leave. Oh, he's going to try to get out with Ascension. Or not. I think you're stuck there, aren't you? Yep. Doing his weird thing where he goes up and then comes right back down. Can't make it to the zip line. Okay, the healthy guy's got the melt-a-gun, so he's actually pretty close range. Too bad you didn't connect with that shot. Hit, but just kind of glanced off the armor. I think that weapon erodes armor effectiveness for the fight. Yeah, so end of this, everything's done. Yeah, we could just leave. I could also try to snipe somebody. The problem is the easiest guy to snipe is part of this purple gang. I feel like I've beat them up enough as it is. But I also like nobody to pick up any stuff. Yeah, we'll go with Big Sue. I do have to clear the jam and the gun, though. Or clear the heat, build up, whatever. See if I can hit anybody other than that purple dude. Yeah, the angle's pretty bad. So that pipe is like perfectly in the way. Yeah, they're all pretty well covered actually from me up here. He's too close, and the other two have that pipe in the way. So what I could do just sort of try to stop them from getting out, maybe? But they just have to pick something up, and they've got it at the end here, so I don't know. Let me see from here. Yeah, I've got no real view of the Goliaths. But I could wreck the last purple dude. But I'm putting myself in a really bad spot because this is right where they would come up at me if they want to come chop me up. It's really tempting to just drop this guy, but yeah, I think it's not worth it for the risk. I'm going to kind of hang out. Just drop an Overwatch here. We'll just kind of see what happens. You're a very brave little dude. I don't know what you're doing, but okay, he's getting out. Keeps going up to the same spot and just jumping down. I don't know why. I guess it's a way to get around them. Not quite enough to kill a Lude. Very close. What the Goliath should do is just grab anything, any of the spores that are sitting around, so they can get them just by having them at the end of the turn. Ooh, nice crit. Yeah, and same thing, like I could go down and try to wreck some people. I mean, I don't know that there's a place I could get where I could see both of them at the same time and just try to light them up with shots. I'm just going to hang out here. And last person on the last turn should be Dirksig with his Melt-A-Gun. Probably going to kill Mandex. Oh, not quite. Very close. He's not even trying for another shot. That'll be it. Get a decisive victory. Yeah, I could have just pulled everybody out and it would have been faster. I just thought that if we did that, it probably would assign some of the stuff that was still there to some of the people. Whereas if I stayed in, they wouldn't actually get the resources. So I got 55 out of 100 for the resources, so not bad. I could have maybe made a push there instead, but I think it was kind of a little bit more interesting and different to just sort of grab stuff and bail. I haven't really done that before. And we had a good position for it. We had a good map for it. The enemies were cooperative. We took out everybody on our side of the map, and then nobody else really came over to challenge. We had that one extraction point locked down, so it just kind of made sense. I did get like one or two more kills there at the end that I could have just ignored and we could have just left. But yeah, still kind of an interesting map. I think it's something that in like tabletop, I think people would probably be more likely to do something like that. Go in, grab what you can, leave. Probably wouldn't be like fight for dominance and then grab the scraps at the last second, kind of like what I've been doing and what the AI does. I think it would be, well, the AI often goes in and grabs stuff immediately. They just wanders around with it, let you shoot them. So it sort of depends. But yeah, I think there'd be a lot more sort of grabbing stuff, running as fast as you can to get out. All right, we got some stinger mold, we got some resources, 2 enemies for Jackie. Yeah, definitely most valuable fighter for Big Sue. 3 enemies out, probably tons of damage. We got a really nice crit there in that one shot. No kills for Chris, still got some okay experience. No kills for Corey. 2 enemies for Air, actually pretty good. We've located the Goliath HQ. We could make an attack on it. Not that they have a lot of resources. We could actually kind of look and see. Yeah, they literally have 50 resources and that's it. Alright, let's take a look. Don't know if I have enough. We've got one more point of intelligence. Yeah, and that's it. I can't really do anything else. Unless I want to mess with skills, that's it. And I could potentially see something like, say, melee trained, maybe? Like, possibly I could see doing that. But I feel like everything else is pretty good on her. If I wanted to go for extra health. Air. We're just putting points into melee prowess. Jackie. 400 points. Okay. Let's go ahead. Give me a couple points of toughness. So we could max toughness as well. That would leave me with 4 more points, and I'm not sure where I would put them. Instead, maybe willpower. Corey. Tons. I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, she's maxed out on all of her stats. So yeah, unless I want to change skills around, there's really nothing. Yeah, increased range, that's good. This is generally helpful. This is fantastic. This is good defense. This is good defense. So I'd have to give up like a decent defense skill. So if I'm stunned, heavily wounded, or gravely wounded, I get some damage and crit resistance. And heavily wounded or gravely wounded, I get some more hit resistance, some extra movement, less cost to extract. All good. I think I'm just going to stay with... I mean, all my guys have 200 health, whereas I'm running into people who are a lot beefier, but... I think I'm just going to keep it. I don't think I'm going to mess with it much. So yeah, just a ton of extra XP there I can't do much with. Unless I do want to play with skills at some point. Here, we can still put points into strength. Well, I can put 1 point into strength. Congratulations, you're now maxed. Same thing here, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good, although I often forget to field repair to get the cheap attacks. Defensive skill, and then this is just generally cheaper attacks. So yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I'm not sure who we'll take out in the next one, but we'll kind of figure something out. So now, yeah, Corey, and Big Sue are maxed, but if I'm running Jackie, I kind of need to have Big Sue because I can't take 2 leaders out, and the only other heavy I have is a leader. So I have a combined heavy leader. So if I take Big Sue out, I can't run a heavy at all with Jackie. But yeah, we'll see as far as what I want to do for the next mission. We'll probably swap Corey out for somebody else, possibly Chris out for somebody else. Maybe Air will hang out a bit. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. This has been more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.